Hello, it is I, Wayward Riggin. This is Wayward Let's Play, and I am playing Pillars of Eternity. Now, I am streaming this live on Twitch, but because there's a lot of smallish text on screen, I've decided to go with the normal window, I guess. This is going to be a long playthrough. It might be uh, maybe longer than Assassin's Creed 3, which was, I think, 13 episodes. So, let's get into it. Now, I have played this game a little bit. Um, I don't tend to like real-time strategy games like this. I tend to like uh, turn-based. So I'm going to go on easy. I know if you don't like it, too bad. And like I said, since I am streaming this live on Twitch, if I start talking to people who aren't there, I'm talking to chat. So this is Pillars of Eternity. This is kind of like a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. I will say that there's one thing about this game that I don't like heading into it is that there's no grinding. And when I say that as a negative, I mean that this is the kind of game where I like to go off into the wilderness and just over level a little bit to make the game more bearable for me, I guess. Because you can really easily wander into fights that you lose really quickly in this game. I would have read that out, but I would have started late. Sorry. Basically, we're traveling through. Oh, okay. Yeah, female. Sure, why not? I'm gonna go with dwarf. I really won't need the dexterity. I am going to be rolling a fighter for a specific reason. Knockdown. There we go. Go with this one. Athletics and survival get used quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? I shall lead us. I'll go on ahead.
Yeah. As is tradition. So basically, we're in a caravan traveling from one region to another. We stopped here around all these glowing uh, pillars. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Ugh.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparfle nods and slides the warden bow over his shoulder. Where would I find those berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up in her own time. She needs to find some string berries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Ho ho.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over. Can do.
Anyone need supply?
You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckle. It's covered with uneven stubble, even if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. Or as if, sorry, not even as.
Say, is there anything you need?
Let's see what you
I've
got.
some basic...
Okay. Oh, I see. These are because I bought a certain edition of the game. The Obsidian Order is shrouded in mystery. Even the Hand Occult with even the hand occult having few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated that the Order's members are a diverse group from all over Aora, brought together by their love of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. Yeah. This has Gon's Pledge. 15 endurance. Okay. Yeah, I'm deep. Okay. Sure. I got a worm. Wait. Just a sword and a shield.
Something else you need?
How much? 100. I probably won't be really needing much for this part. Oh, wrong button. So, let's go exploring. Oh, corpses. The corpse is cold to the touch with a ripe smell wafts from it and putrid waves. A dark crested bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Armor. It's not as good as the armor I have. That either of us have, but I'll keep it for selling. I think I might change some hotkeys. There. That's better. Can't go any further that way. Dry cap.
This is recent. Not good.
Footprints around the campfire are indistinct, but they may have been here for days or longer. Let's go up this way. Burned lady.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh, some corpses. Ooh.
Just say the word.
Gonna have her do knockdown.
What you need? Yeah. Hmm?
And her just attack. And that was it. Wolfer.
This is it.
So what's a slave doing in the free palatinate? Palatinate? Oh, dry deer wood. Guessing those marks on your back didn't come from living caresses. Let's see. I was on a galley at sea. Oh, how is it you happened to come here? We conspired against our masters. Once we found an opening, we took over the ship and sent them overboard. You do what you want. You do what you can to survive. What else can someone be expected to do? Sorry, Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Radrick's offer makes the girls think. I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of us? It is a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like that in this parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store? I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in Gilded Vale that'll put you up as long as you need, or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting my time here. Odomil will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Okay. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Spafel's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little bit. Stream's just down the way. Come on. Let's go get you your water.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a surprise. Sparful went hunting. At least he left the water skins.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparful, one of the guides, barely recognizable in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath. Kaliska frowns.
Are you alright?
Sparful's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush! Just say the word. Hmm?
Knockdown is one of the most useful things. There we go.
Yeah. Come on, we have to get back to camp. Hmm? Hmm? Just say the word.
Sorry, it's just the noise he was making. Oh, looks like raiders have killed everyone. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away any poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tousled with knots, holds a wet blade on the neck of the man you recognize as Heodin, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Let's see. Ah, we have a lore check. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glenfath. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. The man considers this, looking you up and down. Humph. Yet. He shoves Heodin towards you, and as he does so, the man takes his blade against Heodin's torso. Heodin screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothes beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high.
Just say the word. Hmm?
How can I help?
You better run!
There you go. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fistful grasps. He looks not at you, but the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs. A whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, a dim his body stirs, and with a great effort he raises his sagged head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Whoa. This must be one of those bailiwicks. I'm actually going to pause for episode right here. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Check out Oso Geek. It's awesome. Bye bye.